Bengals. We're here in Vegas. It's the Bengals' next selection.
With the 95th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Zachary Carter, defensive tackle, Florida.
Zachary Carter, I think he has upside as an interior rusher. You see the size there. Again, another one of these guys, some inside-outside versatility. Uses his length, uses that long arm move as a rusher. That's kind of his go-to. A nice job shooting gaps. I think when you can get him in an attack scheme where he can play in gaps and get up the field, he's going to be at his best. There's times where he's going to get caught and washed down the line of scrimmage, needs to get his pads a little bit lower. He's a flash player. That's what I wrote down in my notes. If you grade the flashes, you'll be really excited about him. Just want to see him put it all together and be consistent.
He's going to be coached really well. Marion Hobby is a terrific defensive line coach, and you saw what he did last year, that defensive line for Cincinnati. Remember, Larry Ogunjobi not back there this year. Ended up getting B.J. Hill. He filled in. Zachary Carter get an early opportunity there.
Let's see who the Colts use the third-round pick in next year's draft to choose right now.
The Denver Broncos have traded the 96th pick to the Indianapolis Colts. With the 96th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Nick Cross, defensive back, Maryland.
Yeah, and the Colts with Chris Ballard love traits. How about 4.34 in the 40 for Nick Cross? Outstanding athlete. Had 3 picks this year. Just a real fluid mover. Outstanding athlete.
All right, we're back.
Barry Sanders.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for that warm welcome. And with the 97th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Kirby Joseph, defensive back, Illinois. Thank you.
All right, so the Lions, who have had a very interesting draft so far, they add Kirby Joseph to their secondary, the safety from Illinois. But since Kyle Brandt is here, you want to relive your moment and see how it went?
No, I want to talk about Kirby Joseph.
No.
Aubrey Pleasant, Aaron Glenn, they're going to be very good.
Here's your moment. Enjoy it.
Go ahead. Thank you.
Soak it in.
Yeah. With the 98th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders select Brian Robertson Jr., running back, Alabama.
Oh, yes. Okay, this is fun. A 1,300-yard rusher out of Bama. You know, he had to wait his turn down there for years and years, and finally he got it in 2021. Kyle, are you scouting him for angry runs as we speak?
Have to. Goes right to the angry runs watch list, especially with that team. Look at that. We could give him a scepter right there, Peter.
This is a guy that, Josh Jacobs was there. Najee Harris was there. He waited his time, got the rock this year, and became their bell cow. Elusive is the word, but I think of him as power. And Kyle, as our resident running back and angry runs guy, I love the fit, too. I think it's a great team for him.
Sometimes it's that guy who waits. I think of Nick Chubb at Georgia, waiting behind Todd Gurley and all that, and it comes out, and Chubb is this amazing pro. And let's just look at the tape right here. I'm going to do my Daniel Jeremiah. Look at the pad level, look at the leg drive, finishes runs. This guy's going to be a star. I love him.
But, of course, if he's from Alabama and he ends up in Washington, shouldn't he be playing defensive line?
Now, Payne, Allen, they added another one. It's been an Alabama pipeline since before Ron Rivera got there, but this is their second Alabama player that they're picking up today.
And you kind of have a feeling that this is what Ron Rivera wants to do, right? They made the trade for Carson Wentz. He's been a coin flip at best. Let's build up that game, that side, that part of the offense a little bit. It's a thought.
With the 99th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select David Bell, wide receiver, Purdue.
Okay, this is interesting, right? Out of Purdue, good size, 6 foot, little under 6'1", 212. Okay, he's not a Blazer. We get that. We understand that. He's not going to set any 40 records out there, but this is a wide receiver room that needs help. They've traded for Amari Cooper, of course. We don't know about Jarvis Landry. This guy's going to add some depth there, Peter.
Well, look, you got Peoples-Jones. You've got him here. You got Amari Cooper. Now, let me tell you something. I had a lot of different people around the league when I'd be like, give me something on Karlaftis. Give me something on Like, yes, Karlaftis is going to be a first-round or second-round pick, but give a look at Bell because that guy might be a day 2 pick, too. So, fantastic value, I think, and We mentioned it. No Jarvis. Some questions about the situation. We don't know if Deshaun Watson's playing right away, but we do know they can add another talented player out of the Big Ten who made plays his entire career at Purdue.
Peter, translate this for me.
All right, stop. This is cease and desist right now with Kyle Brandt. I don't care. You got Donnie Osmond. I get it. You've risen to that level now, but you don't get to start breaking down players now, Kyle. This is not fair.
DJ, tell us how this player is the best player in the draft. We haven't heard that yet from anybody.
Oh, wow.
Why don't you tell us?
Shouldn't you be texting McVay? Can you take a break?
I'm trying to. He's not answering.
With the 100th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Myjai Sanders, defensive end, Cincinnati.
Okay, so here we go. Myjai Sanders helped Cincinnati get all the way to the playoffs this year. We saw him at the Combine. He had lost some weight, got ill. He put that back on. He's going to be interesting out there. Can you text Kingsbury for us or something real quick?
I'll say this, though. They lost Chandler Jones. They went offense. This was like they needed this. They needed an edge player. And all those guys, whether it be Gardner or whether it be Kobe Bryant who's going to go, all these guys are going to do it. And look at
New York, New Jersey, we're in the building. Let's go. With the 101 pick in the 2022 draft, the New Jersey Jets select Jeremy Ricketts from Ohio State.
Back to the Buckeyes. Went and got the teammate there.
Okay.
This is a tight end in Jeremy Ruckert, who was really predominantly a blocker. Didn't get as many opportunities in the passing game. Only 42 targets. But when you do get those opportunities, they did a nice job showing the ability to make adjustments down the field and has that big frame to work in the seam. Here he is against Alabama. You're going to see not a lot of room to fit this ball. It's a heck of a throw by Fields and a one-handed grab by Ruckert. Here he is working against Booth. Andrew Booth, the corner we saw go to the Chicago Bears, widen him out. Again, gives you that big catching frame down there in the red zone, and this is what he does best as a blocker. They are going to love him. That pair of talented young backs they have with the Jets, they're going to be able to run behind Ruckert. Also, keep in mind, guys, in the offseason, C.J. Uzomah shows up, Tyler Conklin shows up. Now you add Ruckert to this group, Joel. That's an impressive trio they've added at that position.
Okay, so Ohio State is down at halftime in the Big Ten championship game. They come out in the third quarter. He makes that catch right there, the one-handed grab, and just everything changes. They come back, they storm back, they win the Big Ten championship and go on to the playoff. He did it again in the playoff. This dude has great hands, and yeah, he doesn't have a lot of production. You know why? Chris Olave,
94 receivers,
and Jackson Smith and Jigba. That's why Jameson Williams had to go to Alabama. Ruckert was just sitting there and he was like, all right, I'll sit into the boundary and block.
Thank you. It's an honor for me to be here celebrating the 50th anniversary of Coach Don Shula's 1972 undefeated Miami Dolphins. With the 102nd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Channing Tyndall, linebacker, Georgia.
Hey, Rich, a Georgia defender. What do you know?
That's odd.
Channing Tyndall. Big-time speed, 4.4 speed. Again, we thought all these linebackers, off-the-ball linebackers, would roll off the board today, and they have. Wasn't a full-time player there at Georgia. As you can imagine, all the mouths to feed on that defense, so much talent, but you could see his range. His speed is real. It shows up, and when he arrives, he's an explosive tackler. As a blitzer right here, these off-the-ball linebackers all were outstanding blitzers. Nakobe Dean as good as it gets. You also see it here with Tyndall. Ask him to spy the quarterback. Again, this is where that speed, this was a big factor in that game against Alabama. Is able to just close down on Bryce Young.
With the 103rd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Leo Chenal, linebacker, Wisconsin.
This is going to be a new-look defense here for the Chiefs. Chenal, Charles was talking about him earlier, thick and square, attacks blockers, kind of a throwback player at that size, 250 pounds. He can play downhill. You want to run the ball, he's going to be the person who's going to be able to stop that.
Okay, so the Rams now.
All-time leading rusher from Oregon State University, Steven Jackson, alongside actor, comedian, writer, and Culver City native Taron Killam.
Whose house? It is such an honor to be here to help pick the first pick from the reigning world champion Rams. I'm now going to turn it over to franchise rushing leader, Mr. Steven Jackson.
Pipe down, world champs. As a kid that grew up in this town, 6 miles from here, I had this same dream that I'm about to present. What I want to tell everybody that has a dream, always remember, like this town, bet on yourself. And with that, the 104th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Logan Bruss, guard, Wisconsin.
Yeah, list him as a guard. Can play guard, can play right tackle. Started a lot of games, 34. Had some trouble against Hutchinson, but just about everybody in the Big Ten had trouble against Hutchinson in that one. But strong hands. He does an excellent job working up to the second level. The lateral ability is going to play well in this Rams system. You see his movement here, that outside zone. He's going to fit right in with that. Against the pass, against power, a little bit late to anchor, but he can settle down eventually in there, Joel. And if you're a Rams team that was 25th in the league in rushing, go to Wisconsin if you want to improve that.
I was just going to say, these guys know how to get it done on the ground. They tried to get away from that a little bit early last year and throw the ball a little bit more. No, got back to the run, got back to what Logan Bruss does best. That's a quality program up there.
Is that Big Wit?
That is. He was here last night. He flew back. So the commissioner of the NFL is about to come out, make the 49ers announcement, and then close the draft until tomorrow morning. It's Dawn Aponte going to do it? Very good. So, all right, here we go. Final pick of the night, and to close out night 2.
With the 105th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Danny Gray, wide receiver, SMU. That brings us to the end of another amazing day of the 2022 NFL Draft. Thanks to all of our fans for being here and watching with us, and we will see you back here tomorrow morning. Good night.
And enough time to shoehorn in one more wide receiver in the first 2 nights of this NFL Draft.
That has been the theme. 4.33, legit speed. Kyle will be glad to know this is not average juice, well above average juice for Danny Gray. Vertical ability. Somebody, when you see him, you feel that speed on the outside. Quick screens, get it to him and watch him go.
Well,